गति गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो ब्रवीमि संस्कृतं वाच ध्यायामि संस्कृतं हृदा कुर्वे सेवाञ्च कायेन वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम् यो नरः संस्कृतव्योम्नि ह्यालयं रमते मुदा संस्कृतिं चैव संस्कारं विन्दते नात्र संशयः. I welcome everyone to today's session, Learn to Chant Yogasutras of Patanjali Batch 3. Let us introduce our teacher. Teacher of the course is Kumari Sriprada Indrakanti. She's a student of Ayurveda at SDM College of Ayurveda and Hospital, Hassan. And she's also a qualified Carnatic musician. And her achievements, like she's recently won the first prize in research poster presentation in the National Youth Conference of Indian Knowledge System by the IKS division conducted by Ministry of Education at Chinmaya Vishwavidyapeeth, Cochin, Kerala. And she's also invited by Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports as a special invitee to India's first Youth 20 Inception meeting at Guwahati. And also she has completed so many courses with Vyoma successfully. That is 2 batches of Yogasutras of Patanjali, learn Devanagari script for Sanskritam and Nataraja Stotram. On behalf of Vyoma, I heartily welcome you, Bhagini, to the course. Namaste.
Namaste, Bhagini. Thank you so much for the introduction. And I am very grateful to Vyoma for providing me this platform to do our yearly annual course on Learn to Chant Yogasutras of Patanjali Maharshi. So last year, the theme for Yoga Day, International Yoga Day, was the Yoga for Well-being. And it was the Shubhakrit Nama Samvatsara. This year, we see that it is the Shobhakrit Nama Samvatsara. And the theme for this year is Yoga for Humanity. So with this introduction, I'll just give you a slight brief into what our perspective on yoga for this year can be before we get into the course. First, I'll share my screen of the...
Yeah.
Yeah. So after this introduction, Nagashri Bhagini will be telling us about the how to join the course and etc. information. So basically, Shobhakrit Nama Samvatsara, as we see already, the country is booming with its brilliance and prosperity. All over the world, you see India's fame being spread and its great history. This is a very special year for India as India holds the presidency of G20. And G20 is a group of countries and it is an intergovernmental forum for several engagement groups where people come together from all over the world and talk on topics like yoga, sustainability, and health. And they have taken a concept inspired from the Maha-Upanishads, that Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. So this year, the G20 theme is One Earth, One Family, and One Future. On June 21st, every year, we celebrate International Yoga Day. This year will be the 9th International Yoga Day. And the timeless teachings of yoga explain these themes like One Earth, One Family, One Future in even more profound ways. Yoga itself means oneness, and Yujyate Anena iti Yogaha, which describes the ultimate oneness of an Atma with Paramatma. So yoga is not just a subject where today and from 20 days from now, we will be chanting every day a few sutras, but it's also a simple discipline. It's a practice in every breath. It's a practice of each of our activities where we can improve ourselves and understand our oneness with the ultimate. And that is the oneness with Paramatma. So I hand it over to Nagashri Bhagini.
Thank you, Bhagini. Thank you for the brief introduction. Yeah, just a few seconds I'll take. Here is the few guidelines to join the class. As you all are aware, like you'll be joining through www.sanskritfromhome.org with using your credentials. And once you log in, you will be taken to the student dashboard. And as class starts, the join now button will appear. So you can click on this and you can join the class, and you will not be sending any Zoom link separately. You need to come to here only, and you have to click on this button and you have to join the class. And here are few webinar guidelines, like can I join with the PC, Android, iOS devices? Any device you can join with better internet connection, and you will be having the raise hand option, Q&A, and for any doubts, you will be using mute and unmute option. And we prefer use headphones for better audio interactions. And every day the class materials like course materials and recordings shall be uploaded in the course content page, and access for the same will be in your student dashboard. You can check there. And a few guidelines, like you while starting the class, please close all unused apps, so that to not having the technical glitches while in between classes. And regarding this course, any questions, doubts, you can mail us to sanskritfromhome@vyomalabs.in. And thank you. Let us continue this spiritual journey and spread a word, and let us be a part of this learning journey. Thank you. Ram Ram. Over to you, Bhagini.
So the Yogasutras have 4 padas, and the first one is called Samaadhipada. Today we'll begin learning the Samaadhipada, first to around 7 sutras. We'll start with the prayer, and this is the prayer we offer salutations to our gurus, and we'll be chanting it every single day. Gurureva gatihi gurumeva bhaje gurunaiva sahasmi namo gurave na guroh paramam na guroho paramam. So when you see a visarga, 2 dots before the pa, you have to pronounce it as though you're blowing from a straw. Na guroh paramam shishurasmi guroho matirasti gurau mama pahi guru. So whenever we are learning something like chanting, what I'd like to do is take it little by little. So we will be doing few pronunciation rules as we go along. So it will not be a burden on you. So whenever I see something in specific, we can add up learning those every day as we progress. Our panelist for this course is Prithvi Bhagini. So she will be repeating and helping you all with on more better pronunciation. So when she chants, you have to chant along with her. Guru Reva Gatihi
Guru Reva Gatihi Guru Reva Gatihi
Guru Meva Bhaje
Guru Meva Bhaje Guru Meva Bhaje
Guru Naiva Sahasmi
Guru Naiva Sahasmi Guru Naiva Sahasmi
Namo Gurave
Namo Gurave Namo Gurave
Na Guru Paramam
Na Guru Paramam Na Guru Paramam
Shishurasmi Guroho
Shishurasmi Guroho Shishurasmi Guroho
Matirasti Gurau
Matirasti Gurau Matirasti Gurau
Mama Pahi Guru
Mama Pahi Guru Mama Pahi Guru.
Now we'll chant the second time. where we take one pada at a time. Guru Reva Gatir Guru Meva Bhaji.
Guru Reva Gatir Guru Meva Bhaje. Guru Reva Gatir Guru Meva Bhaje.
So whenever we have a rakara before a consonant, we stress on the next consonant, the consonant itself, the next one. So gatir guru meva. So we have to stress on the ga here. Guru reva gatihi guru meva becomes guru reva gatir guru meva. So keep that in mind when we do it for the third time. Guru naiva sahasmi namo gurave.
Guru Naiva Sahasmi Namo Gurave. Guru Naiva Sahasmi Namo Gurave.
Na guru paramam shishurasmi guru.
Na Guru Paramam Shishurasmi Guru. Na Guru Paramam Shishurasmi Guru.
Matirasti gurau. Mamapahi guru.
Matirasti Gurau Mama Pahi Guru. Matirasti Gurau Mama Pahi Guru.
Third time. Guru reva gatir guru meva bhaji. Guru naiva sahasmi namo gurave.
Guru Reva Gatir Guru Meva Bhaje. Guru Naiva Sahasmi Namo Gurave. Guru Reva Guru Naiva Sahasmi Namo Gurave.
Na guru paramam shishurasmi guru. Matirasti gurau mama pahi guru.
Na Guru Paramam Shishurasmi Guru. Matirasti Gurau Mama Pahi Guru. Na Guru Paramam Shishurasmi Guru. Matirasti Gurau Mama Pahi Guru.
Now we'll chant for the final time. Guru reva gatir guru meva bhaji. Guru naiva sahasmi namo gurave. Na guru paramam shishurasmi guru. Matirasti gurau mama pahi.
Guru Reva Gatir Guru Meva Bhaje. Guru Naiva Sahasmi Namo Gurave. Na Guru Paramam Shishurasmi Guru. Matirasti Gurau Mama Pahi Guru. Guru Reva Gatir Guru Meva Bhaje. Guru Naiva Sahasmi Namo Gurave. Na Guru Paramam Shishurasmi Guru. Matirasti Gurau Mama Pahi Guru.
Okay, so we finished our Guru Vandanam. Now we'll be learning the specific shloka for the Yogasutras which we use as a prayer shloka. And we will be offering our pranams to Patanjali Maharshi, who has given us this Yogasutras. This starts as Yogena Chittasya. So here focus on the long. Yo is long, Ge is long. Every time there's an Okara and Ekara, it will always be long. So this is the third thing that we should learn. Yogena Chittasya So focus on whenever there are two consonants next to each other, we need to give a little bit of a stress. Chittasya padena, ekara is long as seen in Yogena. Vacham, this is also a dirgha. If you are using the English, it's no problem. You can still focus on the A line in A line. So that indicates that it's a dirgha. Malam sharirasya cha vaidyakena. So again we see an aikara now. So aikara also is always long. Vaidyakena. So ekara is in Yogena. It will also be long. Then yopakarottam. So here there is a 2/3 together, so it will be stressed upon. Pravaram muninam. Here also pra is two consonants together, and we'll be stressing param munina, pravaram muninam, patanjalim pranjalirana tosmi. We'll start. Yogena chittasya
Yogena chittasya
padena vacham malam sharirasya cha vaidyakena yopakarottam pravaram muninam patanjalim pranjalirana tosmi. Yogena chittasya padena vacham
Yogena chittasya padena vacham
malam sharirasya cha vaidyakena yopakarottam pravaram muninam
yopakarottam pravaram muninam
patanjalim pranjalirana tosmi.
Patanjalim pranjalirana tosmi.
Yogena chittasya padena vacham malam sharirasya cha vaidyakena
Yogena chittasya padena vacham malam sharirasya cha vaidyakena. Yogena chittasya padena vacham malam sharirasya cha vaidyakena
yopakarottam pravaram muninam patanjalim pranjalirana tosmi.
yopakarottam pravaram muninam patanjalim pranjalirana tosmi. Yopakarottam pravaram muninam Patanjalim pranjaliranatosmi.
Complete shlokam. Yogena chittasya padena vacham malam sharirasya cha vaidyakena yopakarottam pravaram muninam patanjalim pranjaliranatosmi.
Yogena chittasya padena vacham malam sharirasya cha vaidyakena yopakarottam pravaram muninam patanjalim pranjaliranatosmi. Yogena chittasya padena vacham malam sharirasya cha vaidyakena yopakarottam param muninam patanjalim pranjaliranatosmi.
Wonderful. Now we begin the first padam. Atha Patanjali Yogasurtrani. Atha Prathamaha Samaadhipadaha. Atha Patanjali Yogasurtrani.
Atha Patanjali Yogasurtrani. Atha Patanjali Yogasurtrani.
Atha Prathamaha Samaadhipadaha.
Atha Prathamaha Samaadhipadaha. Atha Prathamaha Samaadhipadaha.
Atha Patanjali Yogasurtrani. Atha Prathamaha Samaadhipadaha.
Atha Patanjali Yogasurtrani. Atha Prathamaha Samaadhipadaha. Atha Patanjali Yogasurtrani. Atha Prathamaha Samaadhipadaha.
So as you can observe, every time there is a Mahaprana, she is she puts out more effort to pronounce it. Atha Prathamaha. So whenever you see a TH or you see a Mahaprana, make sure that you're trying to put more effort to pronounce it. It may not come in the first attempt, but as we go through the sutras, you will get used to saying them. Atha. So here we had a Mahaprana. Atha Prathamaha Samadhi. Again, the dha is a Mahaprana. So these are the kind of things which we should learn by observation first, and later we can try and inculcate them into our practice. This is the first sutram. Atha. Again, we see a Mahaprana here. Yoga Anushasanam. Atha. Yoganushasanam.
Yoganushasanam.
Atha Yoganushasanam.
Atha Yoganushasanam. Atha Yoganushasanam.
So keep account of this sha. This is a different sha. We will see more different like these kind of letters. This is a sha like in Shiva. This is a sa like in Saraswati. So just observe the differences, and as we go to more sutras, we will see more variations of this, like shi, sha, or with dirgha and different gunitaksharas. Yogaha chitta vritti nirodhaha. So already we've gone through this part that when two consonants come together, it is stressed, as well as okara is always long, and dha is a mahaprana we should pronounce with more effort. Yogaha.
Yogaha.
Chitta.
Chitta.
Vritti.
Vritti.
Nirodhaha.
Nirodhaha.
Yogaschitta vritti nirodhaha.
Yogaschitta vritti nirodhaha.
Here, focus on the v and the rikara attached to it. Vr. So you may see that it's not going to be pronounced like ri or ru or ra. It is vr. It is a rikara, like in rishi. So this is something we should keep in mind. R dot. Next time you see it, because the same words tend to repeat themselves. So we want to make sure that if you just get a few rules in the beginning, you will be able to apply them for the rest of the sutras. Yogaschitta vritti nirodhaha. That is the rikara. Okay. Tada drashtuhu svarupe avasthanam. Here we can see that there is dra. Dra should be stressed upon, just like pra we saw in the previous sutras. Drashtuhu. This is a different sha. Now we already saw the sha in yoga, atha yoganushasanam. We saw a sha and a sa. Here there is a sha. This sha is present in Vishnu, Shashti. So this is the S dot. We have to put more effort to pronounce this, but it should be pronounced harsher than a sha and a sa. Tada drashtuhu svarupe avasthanam. Again, this is a mahapranatha. Tada drashtuhu svarupe avasthanam. Here, drashtuhu and svarupe, when they combine, we have to pronounce with a double S sound. The same S that is there in svarupe, we have to pronounce the drashtuhu as drashtu svarupe when we join both of the words. Now we'll give that a try. This is going to be the last final sutra for today. Tada drashtu svarupe vasthanam.
Tada drashtu svarupe vasthanam.
Okay, so we close the class with the closing prayer. And if anyone has questions, they can stay back. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramayah, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschid Dukha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Ram Ram Ram. We can meet again tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. IST. If you have any questions, you can stay back or you may leave the meeting. So previous, the extra resources gives Deepti Bhagini. I see that you have put a question. Sutras meanings won't be taught in this course. So there were already previous courses that were done on Sutra meanings in detail. So those are found in the extra resources of this course's webpage. Yeah, Prithvi Bhagini has also sent a link of that. No, this course is only going to have chanting of Yogasutras, which is also a facial exercise. So there will not be any physical practice other than that. Yeah, so some of you are new to the webinar. We should just listen and practice along. Yes, when Prithvi Bhagini is chanting, you have to chant along with her. So whenever I chant, you have to repeat 2 times, just the way she does. And then we can learn as if we're learning live in person. Yeah, okay. Some people have raised their hands. Yes, namaste 22103887. Okay. Harshita Bhagini. Ramachandran Mahodaya. Okay. Yeah, so in the question as a book, well, we already will be uploading the class materials as the classes go on.
This
Namaste.
webinar will be recorded and you can hear it again and again.
Namaste.
Yes.
Namaste. I wanted to know if it's only theory or will be taught about anything about Patanjali Yoga. Only Yogasutras will be taught, or
Yes, this is a chanting course where you will be learning to chant in the correct pronunciation.
it's only chanting Yogasutras.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Jai Sri Ram.
Ma'am, so you cannot hear me repeat, right? So how will I know if I'm chanting correctly?
Yeah, for that we will be having revision classes. There will be around 4 revision classes at the end of each paada, where you can raise your hand and we'll be having a class for that. So we can correct.
Okay. And whatever session today's, can we access it again for our
Yes,
practice?
it will be available on the course page as well as on YouTube. You will always be able to access this.
Okay. And if I miss a class because or something, I don't want to miss, but then what happens like?
Yeah, so the point of this is that we have a daily discipline. I think you're in the Indian time zone. So it is a morning fresh time where we can practice together live, and it is much more beneficial, but you can always look at the recorded sessions. They'll always be available.
Only thing, ma'am, I'm from USA.
Oh, okay.
In Austin. So little bit of, I will try to keep up, but
sure, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing. It's today is okay, but tomorrow's 6:30, right? Yeah, Indian time, right? Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Whatever works for you. Try to keep up, at least come to the revision classes so that we can hear you.
Yes, ma'am. I will listen in definitely tomorrow too.
Yeah. Okay.
Dhanyawada, Bhagini. Dhanyawada. Thank you.
Harshita Bhagini. Okay. Srinivasa Rao Mahodaya.
Will recordings be available daily, every day?
Yes. After the class, within 24 hours, they'll be uploaded.
Thank you. Thank you. Dhanyawad.
Geeta Sadashivan Bhagini.
Namaste, Maharshi Patanjali Pranitam, how it is it Rachitam Yoga Darshanam Pranitam, what it does mean?
Prithvi Bhagini will answer this question.
Ram Namaste Bhagini. So Pranitam and Rachitam. it attributes to Patanjali. For more details, please visit our course with the meanings for Yogasutras. A lot of other commentaries have also been dealt. You will get a even better understanding there. And Dhanyavadaha.
Explanation of this Patanjali Yogasurtra will be available in the YouTube or in this.
Yes, Bhagini, it is available. I have also shared the link of the course in the chat, as well as it is present in the course page.
Dhanyawada.
Dhanyavadaha.
Okay. Dhanyawadaha, everybody. We will be closing the meeting for today.
Dhanyavad.